Hi everybody, Dionne Woods here with the Turquoise Iris. How are you? Hope you had a wonderful Monday. Hello Instagram. Instagram's always different because I have to do the phone vertical, but on YouTube and Facebook I do the phones tilted to the side, so it's always a little bit different. Instagram doesn't usually get the whole thing. Hey Mar, how are you dear? Hello. So last night we started this on day 42. Now, what are we? Yeah, day 42. We're on day 43. I think I get that wrong every day. No, it's day 43, I think. How's everybody doing? How's everybody been today? Hi, Connor Jackson. So guys, we're going to finish this, or at least we're going to get a little bit closer. Yesterday, we kind of lined out her shirt. We worked on her hair, her braid. We got some flow going to it. And then we added in a crown and a little bit of flower. So right before I went live, I started working on the flowers here, and I wanted to bring you guys in for a little bit of detail too. So the colors I have laid out are my fluorescent orange, the blush pink, the white, and then I have a cobalt. The cobalt blue that I'm going to use for some little bitty pieces of flower, and then I have a really dark chocolate brown that I'm going to frame the flowers. So if you're popping on, say hello. I'm thrilled you're here. Thank you. This is number 5 of my braid series this winter. The first 4 have sold, so I wanted to do one more. And I've done some of it with brush and some of it with palette. So right now I'm going to come in with a little bit of palette and keep finishing out these flowers. I'm going to dip in my cobalt blue and just kind of add a little bit of this blue. And then I'm going to also end up putting a little bit on her shirt too. So,
can you get lower?
Can I get lower? Which one, babe?
Facebook, just a little bit.
Facebook? All right, sure. Hi, Mama. Okay. Is that better, honey?
I don't know, the video hadn't caught up yet.
Oh, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Matt's over there reading them. So I'm going to turn and focus here and add in a little bit of cobalt into her bouquet. It's as if, yes, she's looking out here. I'm going to do some little bitty dots as if that were a field, and then these flowers are up much closer. Hope everybody had a good day. I did. We had hashtag more mats going on. Guys, we had training in my Empowered by Design, the one-on-one group. We had that today. Ended up getting my Christmas tree done, get that stuff finished, and just had a really good productive day. Monday's the day I do all the boring stuff, like get groceries, pay bills. Really boring day, but totally necessary. So now that I get it behind me, we've got a fresh start to the week come tomorrow morning. Are you there, Matthew?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
You know, just got my feet propped up. And
Yeah.
Doing some reading. No writing, just reading.
Poor guy hurt his back. Okay, so I just wanted a little bit of blue. I actually don't like that blue over here on this side. I don't like it at all. So I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't like it.
Gail with Dandelion Designs.
Hi, Gail.
She said, hey, do we get a peek at your tree?
Oh, sure. As soon as I get off of here, I'm going to use some ribbon. I need to still wrap it with some ribbon, but after that, you bet. I just posted on my Instagram story the vintage one, their silver aluminum one that was original. I have that one on my Instagram story, but our other tree, you bet I'll take some pictures of it, but I gotta add some ribbon. I think it needs something else.
Okay, I'm gonna try this.
Okay, go, honey.
A is sorry.
Sorry.
What are you using as canvas?
As a canvas? It's actually a canvas.
So I guess is that a canvas? It's not
Yep,
a real
yep.
canvas.
It's a canvas that I bought at Michael's. Okay, this is a little bit lighter blue. I mixed the cobalt with the white so I could get a really beautiful periwinkle. And I'm going to add just a little bit of that periwinkle in her crown in here. And then I want to come down on her shirt with a little bit. And down here on her sleeve. I actually started with a black background on this, you all. So in various places you can see a lot of texture. We have different colors up here. I'm letting this set up. Then I want to add a little tiny bit of blue into her hair. I think it adds interest, and I just really like the way that looks, especially cobalt. And a little few dots in her braid. I want it to look abstract, you all. I'm not literal whatsoever. So now I'm going to take the brown and the white, and I'm going to highlight and kind of frame out these flowers. So I'm going to go back and get my cheerleader brush. Heard your belly rumble, Woods.
Mine?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
You just ate?
No,
Did you just eat?
Yes, I ate.
Did you eat? Is anybody here with us today?
No, not many. Yeah, we got a few on. We got a few on the Facebooks. Got a few starting to show up on the YouTubes.
All right. So any questions, just let us know. I'm going to frame that. I don't like the way that looks. Nope. I am going to try something different. I'm going to use the palette knife instead. My cheerleader brush was too wet and I didn't like the way that looked. Frame that just a few places.
Got a lot of people starting to join.
Hey everybody,
Fiona,
Dionne here with
Wanda,
the Turquoise Cyrus.
Carrie Carter.
Hi Carrie Carter.
Denise O'Hare. Mary, can't even start. Goulden does stuff. She's on the YouTubes. She's from New Mexico.
Hi Mary from New Mexico. Thanks for being here, you all. I'm going to get a new piece of furniture out here tomorrow, but I wanted to finish this painting up tonight.
I think Vintage Sin is eyeballing that picture, honey. I think she may want it.
Oh.
Yolanda Roman?
Yeah.
Did you start this as a series?
This is the 5th of a series. Yes, I sure did. This is the 5th one. And then I want to highlight now with the white. So I did a little bit of brown and I want to use some white. And I'm going to hit the top of these things as if the sun were kind of trickling down on top of them.
We have My Second Win 2009, Denise from Canada. She's a DIY retailer.
Hi Denise, yeah.
She's going, what?
What? Do you like it or is that like hideous?
Oh, here's a good question. Dionne, at the end of the day and after lives, do you ever find it difficult to stop your creative thoughts and find it hard to sleep?
Hang on, I got a hair in my mouth. Sorry. You know what? Sorry, got it. Okay, so you know what? I don't feel like I have a hard time sleeping. I will stay up and I'm kind of speechless. You know what?
It's looking really good on the camera. Getting that your hair out.
Oh, I know. I'm like, sorry. I go so like all day long, like no stop, that when I finally do sit down to go to sleep, I am good. Like I usually go to sleep, like in 5 minutes, Matt. I go to sleep pretty quickly, but I do understand having a hard time turning off the creative side. So sometimes after a live, I do sit in here and keep working. And it's hard for me because I know you guys are, you want to see what I'm doing. But also I tell people, well, I don't always want to paint on camera. So yeah, I do some things that are not on camera, of course, because it does get old. Not old. It's just sometimes you just want to create without thinking or without talking. You know, I mean, I know everybody understands that for certain. I get that.
Robin Lovins Jefferson.
Hi, Robin.
Did you take art classes when in school?
Nope. I've never had an art class. I had one in high school, that wasn't painting, and I was totally distracted because that guy over there talking was in the class with me.
I have that effect on a lot of
Yeah,
people.
you have a lot of effect on that people. So I did not pay a whole lot of attention because he was in the class with me. Just saying. Okay, now I want to do a few things with these.
And I will say, if I mess up your name, I apologize. I'm doing the best I can. I'll get it wrong, I'm sure.
He's trying.
Paula Williamson, do you listen to music or TV while painting alone?
I usually don't listen to anything. Very rarely, no TV. I never turn the TV on throughout the house. I don't watch TV at all. If I'm here alone, the TV never comes on until Matt comes home. The music is occasionally, more than anything, it's quiet, completely silent. After that, it would be podcasts, training. I do like to listen to business podcasts, creative women that inspire me. So quiet, podcasts, music, and never TV. Okay, so I wanted to add a little bit of this green. I'm getting a little bit of green, and then I want to add the light olive green. I'm going to mix them because I need a couple of my leaves to stand out just a little bit more.
Fiona De Veris?
Fiona.
Dionne and Matt, did you study art together after high school?
Nope. I have never studied art. I've never taken an art class. I've never done anything art oriented. Everything that I do is completely self-taught. Matt really enjoys art. Like I said, we were in that high school class together, but it wasn't painting. It was like, I'm sorry, it was kind of a joke. And we knew we wanted to grow up and get married, but we were both still trying to figure out what to do. We unfortunately did not get to take any more classes together after that. I think we're being more artistic now than we ever have been, right? I know I am, but he is as well.
Karen Brown, where do you purchase the acrylics, the brand?
This one I actually get at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. You can get them online at Jerry's. Jerry's are usually discounted. But for the most part, I like to be able to go grab stuff really quickly. So that would mean I need to go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's has a lot of great paints to choose from. Okay, so right now you can see my brush. I've got the white with the light olive green and the dark green all on my brush together. So when I make my swoops, they have a little bit of highlight on them.
Did you say swoops?
I said swoop, honey. I'll make my little swishy swoops.
Is that a
It's
fancy?
a technical. It's a total technical.
Okay, so it's fancy.
I thought you were gonna let it go.
It's a fancy word.
Yeah, it's fancy. The girl's fancy. Okay, I am loving how all of this is looking. I want a little bit of green up here. And then I want to take my petticoat.
Fiona,
Hi,
she
Fiona.
says, wow, you're both creative. I remember the video about the flower vase Matt made you.
Yes, that was the one art class together. And that, actually, I wasn't in that class with you. That was your senior year.
That was my senior year.
I had already graduated, so he made that in a class without me. He just kind of surprised me that year. I was in the class. He made a piece of jewelry for me. Do you remember that, babe?
Mm-hmm.
He made
I made quite a bit for you.
Turquoise
Ring.
a turquoise ring because he knew how much I loved turquoise, and he crushed He made it out of nickel, and he cut a heart out, and then he crushed turquoise and sprinkled it down in the ring, and I still have that, of course, to this day.
Gina, on YouTube, do you finish the sides of your canvas when you're complete a painting?
I don't usually, because Matt frames them before we ship them, so we end up putting just like a real simple gold wooden frame on, and Matt frames them. If they're really large, we don't frame them, and I will typically leave them. I personally like the abstract with the drips on the side, but if the customer requests it, I definitely just paint a solid color on the sides just to keep it uniform. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I actually, I think I might do a little bit more on her shirt, but I really love her hair and her braids, and the flowers are on point. Like, I don't want to mess with them.
You gonna like do a kite in the sky or something?
No, no kites, honey.
Maybe
If you
a
want to
ball?
paint, no, what'd
Ball?
you say? A
A
ball?
ball? Like a baseball or something?
No baseballs.
Football?
Football? No. Not that she doesn't want to play football, but the football won't really blend in. Like, I can see her playing
Basketball?
catch.
I mean, I remember back in the day, you were pretty good on the court.
Oh, was that a compliment?
Somewhat.
What? Seemed like a compliment, Woods. I'm trying to decide what I want. I kind of want her shirt. I'm kind of trying to decide, guys. Y'all are seeing my brain work as fast as it can.
So are you gonna be serious about doing a boy series?
I don't know.
I think it would be pretty cool.
I can't make their hair pretty.
Well, you can practice.
But their hair still can't be pretty.
All it needs to be is.
I mean, I can't braid it. I can't put flowers.
You put them in a ball cap.
Now, little boys with cute little curls, I'm all over that. Put them in a ball cap. Oh no, I've got plenty of pictures with little boys in ball caps. Blonde hair, blue-eyed boys, all over my house, but I'll have to think about that.
Darcy Dutton
Darcy!
says D was a
D.
ballet back in the day.
A what?
Baller. Oh, baller. She meant baller. D was a baller back in the day.
Darcy. Yeah, I sure tried. That was nice of her to say. Thanks, Darcy. No more balling. Try to do a balling now, roll the ankles. Every time. Try to go fast, roll the ankles. It's because I try too hard. All right, what do we need now?
Hey, Michelle. She's trying to get the hashtag more Dionne going.
Michelle whom?
Michelle Raposo.
Ah ha ha! That's my girl.
No, she's more Matt. Let's go. Hashtag more Matt.
I'm just about done, you guys. I'm just kind of adding in some details and trying to finish it up.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, if you have a good idea, you could do boys playing in the mud with like their trucks or something.
Oh,
Or jumping in a water puddle.
yeah.
Man, it's endless amount of
Yeah, throwing snowballs at each other. All of the above.
Lisa Dixon says, yes, little boys with curls.
Aw. Lisa, honey, your painting went out today. Dropped it off at UPS this morning. Honey, she's the one that bought the snowman.
Oh, okay. All right, there it is.
Woo!
Carrie Carter.
Carrie Carter's in the house.
Hashtag more Matt. Here we go.
Oh.
Get him going now.
Carrie. All right, so a little bit more on the flowers. I need 2 of my flowers to be bigger. They're a little bit too uniform, and then we're peace out. You guys are so awesome for showing up. We're seriously on day 43 in a row. I did skip Thanksgiving. Guilty.
Got a comment. Painting looks vintage.
Thank you. I get that all the time. I don't know. I wonder why. Like, it's part of my style, I guess.
I think it's just that you use a lot of the softer colors and then, throw in some bright in there now and then, but they're all abstract, so it's just, they look.
Well, I put a wash over the whole thing, so everything, I pull down the intensity of it and try to do it a little bit more abstract. I don't like everything just perfectly clear or symmetrical or anything like that.
See, and that's where I get
That's
crazy.
where I lose you. That's where
you lose me.
that's where his mind goes, oh.
It's like I don't know. I don't consider myself a creative.
Oh,
'Cause I feel
please,
like
why?
Because I just feel like I'm so structured.
You are structured, but that doesn't mean you're not a
And
creative.
if it doesn't, if
You're
it
always
doesn't
thinking-
look the way I imagine it, it's
wrong?
It's wrong.
You're always thinking of creative ways. You're always thinking of creative things. Always. Yes or no?
I'm always.
We
no.
should do this. We should do that.
Well,
You're
I'm-
always thinking of different creative
all
things.
I'm thinking of is how to make things better, more organized. That's where my brain goes. Brain always goes to how can I make this more functional? How can I make it streamlined? That's where my brain always goes. I don't consider that creative.
Well, it is. Anytime you take something from nothing and create something, that's a creative, babe. You are creative, honey.
Mary on YouTube, she says she's gorgeous. Have you given her a name yet?
I haven't, guys. Let's name her right now. So the series we had Plum Perfect.
Oh, Gail said this is me. Completely my husband, creative in a box. That's probably me, yeah, for sure.
We had Plum Perfect. We had the sisters. What were the sisters called?
Huh?
What were the sisters called? We're naming them. Her favorite color was October. Her favorite season was yellow. And what were the sisters called?
Mary and Jane?
No.
Tammy and Tanya?
No. You're a dork. Tammy and Tanya. What?
Tatiana?
No. I mean, for real, we got to name this one.
Brittany.
Way better.
Brittany?
We're getting it, ladies. No, not Brittany. I'm talking to the thing. Ah, I love it. This one might even be my favorite one. What do we name it?
Ooh, Heidi. That's
Heidi.
Wendy Miller.
Heidi.
Or we go, Misty Bowman says Dreaming of Spring. That's a pretty good one. Little Sis says Marcia. Michelle Rapogel says she looks like a Michelle.
She looks like Michelle. She says that every time. Gretchen, she's so beautiful, full of life and wonder. Thank you, Cindy. That was wonderful. So I'm going to have to give it some thought. You guys keep throwing out your suggestions. I am going to call her done. Let her dry, sign it, and
Pamela Wallace says
I'm really happy with
Pamelia.
Pamelia, pickled pear. Her season is spring. So we were. Her favorite flower is the sunset. Elizabeth. Oh, the Mayflowers. Wild Child. Washed in Sunshine. You guys are so good. Daydreamer. Lori Sawyer. Hi, honey.
In the meadow.
So you guys, for those of you showing up tonight, I appreciate you. We're going to start a new piece of furniture tomorrow. The hint that I'm giving you is green.
Is that on furniture?
Considering I do like 18 colors, which is exaggerating. I'm exaggerating. Yeah, you got to get a piece in here tomorrow.
We're gonna start a new piece tomorrow.
Yeah.
Spread the news.
All right,
spread
you
the
guys,
word.
have an awesome night. I'm going to go make some ribbon and wrap it around my Christmas tree. You ready, Woods? For ribbon?
I don't do well with ribbon.
All right, you guys take care and have an awesome Monday night. We'll be back tomorrow. It will not be 8:30. I've got Talk to Me Tuesday in my Creative Connection. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sisters was October Rain. That's right, Derek. And I was starting to say, are you on here?
Ooh, Kristen
So you
had
can
a
answer
good one.
that.
Kristen
Thank you.
Alexander had a good name.
Kristen Alexander.
Oh, where'd it go?
She said pocket full of posies.
Yes, pocket full of those.
Yeah, that is cute, Kristen. Thank you. I gotta think. It'll be a surprise. We'll get her completely finished and photographed tomorrow. Good night, you all. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Like I said, it will not be 8:30. It will either be before or after 9 o'clock.